Hello, and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. As is our wont, we sometimes go to other countries to try their beers, and today is such a day. We're going to go to the UK, and we're going to look at a beer from BrewDog, which is quite famous around the world. In some circles, you might say notorious for their business practices and treatment of employees and so forth. I don't testify to that, but simply what you can read online or in print. And they are also quite well known for their promotion, their marketing style. Things like putting a bottle inside a taxidermied or stuffed stoat and selling it for lots of money, and so a lot of publicity, marketing ploys. And this is one of their latest beers. It's called BrewDog Planet Pale Ale, and this is an American pale ale at 4.3%, 45 IBUs, and the subtext around the edge, it says, "United we stand for better beer, fiercely defiant and independent." Certainly they are that, but in any case, enough. Here, let me just read it to you. "We are the world's only carbon negative brewery." So I guess the message is, if you drink BrewDog, you save the planet or help save the planet. You count all the carbon we emit when we make our beer, and we remove twice that amount each year. This means every time someone drinks a BrewDog beer, our world gets less carbon. Okay, well, it's very all well and good, I guess. Let's check out the beer, though. On Read Beer, it has 166 ratings. The average is 3.27. 46 percentile for all beers on Rate Beer, and 45 percentile, less than 50, for its style, American Pale Ale. Untapped, 25,841 ratings when I checked, and the average was 3.42, a little higher. So this was launched in September of 2021, just about a year ago, and they're using a recipe with trying to use more sustainable ingredients. In fact, they do grow a lot of their own ingredients, I believe. The hop bill for this has several types: Columbus, Chinook, Citra, Mosaic, and one called HBC 692. And HBC is Hop Brewing Company in Washington, or Oregon, Washington. And they often give numbers to their hops when they use them, and eventually they might get a name as well. Okay, so shall we give this a go? 4.3 and 45 IBUs, an American Pale Ale. I think you can probably find BrewDog beers just about anywhere you go now. They have bars and all around the world. Okay, this is certainly very pale, almost pastel, a little bit of light haze. You can see quite a bit of carbonation rising there. A quarter finger of fluffy white foam. Okay, well, interesting aroma. Smells flowery and dank at the same time. Kind of a deep grassy sort of nose, but then some kind of floweriness behind. Because assuming the Citra and the Mosaic are kind of producing that. Very unusual. Some citrus, even some pine. Very kind of complex aroma. This is interesting. Okay. Mild fruitiness, mild kind of pale ale fruitiness, and again, quite a complex sort of hop flavor. Goes through a number of stages. starts out a little bit tart, and then some sweetness, and the bitterness kicks in, definitely, and it finishes very mildly sweet. Almost on the dry edge too as well, yeah. Interesting, very drinkable, very light, 4.3%. You know, I guess you might call this a session beer. Maybe if it was a little bit lower in alcohol, but overall, quite tasty. So it's not too often that I do recommend a BrewDog beer, but I would certainly recommend this to you if you happen to see it. Again, it's called BrewDog Planet Pale Ale, an American Pale Ale, 4.3%, 45 IBUs. And this has been available at, I believe, at Yamaya chain of liquor stores. So you might check out one of those stores, or certainly online. You could probably find it, Yamaya in Japan and online elsewhere. That's it for today. Tell me what your experience with BrewDog is, and yeah, so let me know what you think, and do subscribe to the channel. All right, I'll see you. Bye-bye.